Hello, Aquarius. This is for the Aquariuses that are in a relationship. Okay, now you can be an Aquarius, they can be an Aquarius. You guys can have, you might not be an Aquarius sun, but you have Aquarius in your natal chart, or vice versa. Okay, with these messages, take them, as they resonate. Not every single thing that I say is going to be for you, so keep that in mind because I say different scenarios for different people. So just take the messages that really stick with you, help you out, and, you know, help, I don't know, just continue to let you grow, I guess. Aquarius, I don't know. If you're new to this channel, definitely do subscribe. I post a lot of different readings throughout the week. I post your career readings, I post your love readings, I post your week aheads, full moons, new moon readings. I like to switch it up, so definitely do subscribe if you're into tarot readings, because I would love for you guys to be a part of my channel. I love you, Aquarius, as you guys are, don't let anybody else know this, but you are like my absolute favorites. And it's because I have Aquarius energy in my chart, and it's pretty heavy. So I get the Aquarius energy, and honestly, most of my friends, I've noticed throughout the years, all are like Aquarius, since I have Aquarius placements. I don't know. It's like I'm drawn to you guys for some reason. All right, let's go into your. Let's do what is the overall energy for you guys this week with your relationship? Overall energy for Aquarius with their relationship. What is the overall energy? Okay, we got one card. Heart-to-heart conversations. Let's get two more cards. So let me show you this card. Heart-to-heart conversations. All right. Let's get two more cards from this. It says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, let's get two more cards. God, ancestors, guides, help me out with this message for Aquarius, please. Oh, we got four cards. Heart-to-heart conversations. Let your friends help you. Express your love. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay. So, let's see. I'll read everything. So it says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay. Ask for and accept support from others. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And the signs are cautioning you. Okay, let's get into a few more cards. This Aquarius, only 2 minutes into your video and it gets stopped. Jeez. Alright, let's go into more cards, please. God, ancestors, guides, help me out with this message for Aquarius. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm not done shuffling. Let me just shuffle a little bit more before we pull out some cards. God, ancestors, guides, please help me out with this message for Aquarius. Okay, Temperance card. Okay, I'll take all the cards. Temperance card, 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the Emperor in reverse. Okay. So, what I'm getting for you guys is that maybe either like the past week or so, there's been a lot of healing going on within your relationship. There's a lot of talking. There's a lot of expressing your feelings, expressing, maybe like laying down the boundaries for certain people. You guys are going over boundaries and what you want and don't want. And even though it might be uncomfortable for some of you, I feel like it's definitely needed. You don't just want to not have your boundaries completely, firmly put in. It doesn't mean that you don't, care about the person or love the person, but it just shows that you also value yourself and what you're willing to deal with. And it doesn't mean that, just because somebody, nobody's perfect. Nobody acts right 100% of the time. So it's okay to be like, you know what? No, I don't like this. We're not going to do this again. You're not going to say this like that, or we're not going to do this again. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fighting with you. I love you. I care about you. We don't need to be like doing this. Okay. But with the Temperance card, I'm definitely getting that this week is very much of a balancing energy to you guys. There's it's kind of like, with the Temperance card, it's a balancing act where it's like you're trying to, and not in a bad sense it's a balancing act, but more of like you're trying to, with the Temperance card, she creates the world around her, and she has to have that perfect mix. It's like finding the perfect what's the word I can use for this? It's like finding just a common ground. Okay, it's like, what do you need? What do I need? I'll fill your cup. You'll fill my cup up. Okay, Temperance card, it is your card, Aquarius, but this card is basically talking about you guys having this time of just a healing energy within your relationship. It can have the potential to grow into something better. You know, I feel like that's very generic, but what I mean by that is like, you know, you guys balancing each other, you guys equaling out the relationship, or just making things right, or making things balanced, or being like, I need to have time with you, time with my friends, time with my family, as well as time by myself. If that's the case, that's also the message I'm getting. But definitely like a lot of healing energy. So what I'm getting is that maybe there was frustration because one person didn't know what they wanted in a certain situation, and it could be even something so like minuscule, like where do you want to go today, or where do you want to eat today, or I mean that's a little bit less, but what I'm saying is that I definitely get that there could have been you guys are moving away from an argument, you guys are moving away from maybe a little bit of confusion, a misunderstanding, not knowing what direction you guys were going in with this person. Maybe you guys got into a fight and you just didn't know where they stand, or where they didn't know where you stood. Like I said, roles can be reversed. That's the thing about Aquarius sometimes, is that I have an Aquarius Mars, so it really tells a lot with how Aquarius gets angry, right? When Aquarius gets angry, Aquarius is the water bearer. So what does that mean? The water bearer it's like, think about somebody that is like watering plants, right? Aquarius is the water bearer, the person that's watering the plants. The plants represent life, energy, people, right? Some days Aquarius will pour their energy into people, and people really do love it. They love getting their energy from Aquarius. They love Aquarius's what Aquarius brings to the table. But sometimes Aquarius, being the water bearer, sometimes they don't want to water their plants. Some days they just go without watering their plants, and they're like, no, I'm not going to put my energy into that. And people around you can really be affected by that, whether you want to, talk about it or not. It's like, maybe you think it's like a cool, like, upper hand to see people, get nervous, but it's like, all right, it's good for a little bit, but it's kind of fucked up to be almost like playing God like that, like with people's emotions. It's like they really care about you, and then all of a sudden you just drop off the face of the earth and you don't communicate. Listen, I do it. This is I'm saying this because I kind of relate to what I'm talking about right now, and it's like, it works out good for you, but I feel like in the long run, it's just not a good habit to be doing. Okay, and then with the Emperor in reverse, I feel like you guys are kind of realizing this. The Emperor in reverse, it's like the Emperor upright is talking about somebody that's very direct, very like they're sure they're he's somebody that, and this, don't take the, like, there's no gender in my cards, but the Emperor, he's somebody that really does, he's forceful, he stands his ground, he doesn't budge, he's not willing to listen to other people because he knows what he wants to do at the end of the day. But I feel like with it being in reverse next to the the Six of Swords, it's like you guys are moving away from that kind of energy of being prideful, of not budging, of not wanting to cooperate. Okay, the Six of Swords is talking about moving away from a difficult time, taking what you've taking the battles that you've been through with this person in the past, and you're moving forward into calmer waters. Okay, because you were in rocky waters before, but it's like they're moving into a calmer state of mind. Let's go into what brings you guys together. All right, what brings Aquarius together with their partner in this relationship? What supports this relationship? God, ancestors, guides. Okay, yeah. So you have the Magician card with the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups. I feel like what really is supporting and fulfilling, supporting and, supporting this relationship is just the fact that you guys, it's like you guys both want each other, you guys have both manifested each other, you guys have, or even just manifested a partnership that really feels emotionally fulfilling for you. It might be a new emotional experience, it might be, it's like you're going into uncharted waters and you've never really felt like the feelings you've felt before. If you've never even, for some of you, it's like you've never even gotten this far in a relationship before, so this can all be very new. But I feel like what's supporting this is the fact that you guys both do want, deep down, it's like your intentions is that you both want happy love. You want a positive love, you know what I'm saying? And you're willing to bring that love to each other, okay? But I feel like in the past it might have been a little bit of a challenge because you may have not have been sure that this was the right thing for you, or you just, Aquarius doesn't want to get too attached. They like to remain detached because it's like a power move for them. It's how they protect themselves. But sometimes, it just ends up it's like it doesn't really help you out. It just ends up causing issues in your relationship and causes you issues with, just socializing with people. So sometimes it's good to not be so detached. And this is coming from me, the king of a detachment. But what are some things that Aquarius can improve on with this relationship? God, ancestors, guides. What can Aquarius improve on with this relationship? So you have the Hierophant. It was in reverse though, so I feel like for some of you it's like, you might think how you're feeling, or how what you want. You might think but I feel like you might not actually really know, and that's okay. Like, it's okay to just not know where your emotions are going in the moment. It's still stay grounded. Still, don't get overwhelmed about it, but it's okay to have new feelings or go through new experiences, even though it hasn't been, the traditional way that you've done things, or, it's not something that you're, the Strength card. It's not something that you have been, used to doing for some of you, this kind of relationship, but I feel like what you can improve on is maybe controlling your temper, controlling your ego. The thing is that if you really do care about this person, like, you're gonna try to curb some of your nasty habits for them, you know what I'm saying? Because if you care about them, you're gonna care about how they feel and how you affect them. And it's not saying that you need to be on your P's and Q's, but it's just saying that, you're having consideration of the other person, and you're controlling, your inner beast, maybe your mouth, or the things that you need to work on. Maybe you're just building that up, and you're almost like training yourself. You're not doing things like you did in the past. You're starting to do things a lot differently. You're starting to do things a lot more with a lot more strength. You know what I'm saying? You're not being so weak, because the thing is like when you easily like to detach from people, you might think it's because you're so strong and like you don't need them. But in reality, what it's saying is that you are detaching from these people because you're so scared that they're gonna leave you first. So it's like, I'm gonna leave them before they can leave me, because like I got the power move. I'm gonna make the move first before you gotta make the move. So you might think it's strength, but it could just be insecurity. It could just be, feeling scared about getting close to somebody. And don't fight don't, what I'm saying? Listen, it's scary, but the thing is that we're supposed to enjoy life with people. It's so easy for Aquarius, or people with heavy Aquarius placements, to want to be solo in the world, because they feel like people don't get them. People react to them sometimes not in the way that they want, or they just do too much for Aquarius to handle. And it's just it can be hard for Aquarius to really find their group. But I think what really helps Aquarius out in life is finding the people that have the same interests as them. And with the internet today, it really does allow like a platform for that. So I don't know where I was going with this. I feel like I'm just going into different messages, but let's continue into the reading. Let's just do any final messages. I feel like I've been chatting for a little bit. Any final messages for Aquarius? I'm gonna pull from this deck and a few other decks. Yeah, with the Six of Cups, it's like, yeah, and then you have the Six of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. It's like, really do make the effort to, show your love, reach out, show that, you are planning for the future with them, that you are, serious about this, or that you do care about this person, and that you're willing. The Six of Cups, it's a Virgo card, and with Virgo in love, it's very much when they show their love, it's not so much of a overly affectionate way. Maybe for some of you, you're dealing with a Virgo, or that someone has Virgo placements, but Virgo, the way they give love, it's not so much of like a lovey-dovey, like, oh, I love you so much, I love you so much, I love you so much. It's very much like they show their love in practical ways, and that's kind of like what this card is saying with the Six of Cups. It's like the cups represent your emotions, and he's giving his emotions to her, but he's also, it's not just a cup of emotions. It's earthly. Is that a word? Earthy? Yeah. It's, he's giving her something where it's like, I'm giving you a cup of love, but it's also practical. So it's like maybe you give love in like practical ways, but I feel like really maybe just really showing how you truly feel could really help, and just putting it and being like, listen, well, actually, let me take that back, because I feel like sometimes that is not the best. You have to be the judgment of this one. But, I do think that it's good to really be transparent about how you're feeling, so that there's no confusion, there's no insecurities. So, when you create insecurities in people, it makes them do things out of insecurity. They're scared, so they're doing things that aren't rational, So just keep that in mind. I feel like overall, let me pull some cards from this deck before I leave you, just to finish off the reading. Any final words for Aquarius? God, ancestors, guides, help me out. Is there any other words for Aquarius that they need to know to help them with their relationship this week? I feel like let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. All right, let's get one. Oh, you deserve love. You are lovable, okay? And you do deserve love. If if somebody's offering you love and giving you love, that's another thing. I have my, my South Node in Aquarius, and that placement, it talks a lot about, how it's just like, and this could be also for other Aquarius placements, Aquarius, it's like they don't know how to accept love sometimes, because they may not be used to it. They may not be used to people like truly admiring them for who they are unconditionally, so it's a very foreign feeling, so it could be very weird, but there are people that actually really do love and care about you, and don't think that it's that it's going to lead to something wrong. This is meant for you. Don't deny love. Don't, you're given blessings in life, and it's like, don't turn them away because you're scared. All right, let's get one more card, please. One more card for Aquarius. One more card for Aquarius, please. Unrequited love and make the effort. Somebody doesn't feel loved by you, or maybe it's vice versa, but somebody needs to make the effort, and I think it might be you. Put your pride aside if that is what's getting in the way. It's not for all of you. I feel like for some of you, you're willing to be like, what, okay, I can put it aside and be like, here you go, I love you. Maybe buy them flowers, or take them on a date, or take them out, or spend, a weekend in a hotel, or, you know what I mean? Just a little weekend getaway, something small. It doesn't have to be a huge gesture, but it's something to show that you actually love them and care for them and are thinking about them, and, have them in your thoughts and mind throughout the day, okay? Alright, Aquarius, I really hope something in this video stuck with you and helped. If it did, please thumbs this video up. I really appreciate it. As well as subscribe to the channel, because you know what? I love Aquariuses. You guys really do, you guys have changed my world so much, so I really do love you, Aquarius, and I really hope you do end up subscribing. If you want any of the cards I used, they're all in the description box. If you want to comment something, I would love to hear from you. Alright? Thank you so much, Aquarius. I very much appreciate your time being here, and I will see you in the next video. All right, Aquarius? See you later.